Hey, what is up, Flav City family? It is Art and Bobby back at the grocery store to make the long overdue natural flavors video. We've been doing a lot of grocery hauls lately, and if you look at the ingredients on 90% of the brands here at the grocery store, it always has natural flavorings. And guess what? Natural flavorings are not natural. It's basically about as artificial and unnatural as possible. So we're gonna walk around the grocery store, not just Walmart here. We're gonna go to Whole Foods to show you that it's pretty much everywhere. We're gonna tell you what products that you buy pretty much every day have natural flavorings in there, and more importantly, what you can replace it with. Because I believe that natural flavorings are one of the biggest issues and the biggest lies at the grocery store today. But before we do that, you're gonna wanna click that red subscribe button, my friends, because every week we are rocking out 3 videos on my channel, and better yet, there's a bell icon right below the video. Enable that, because every weekend we have 2 videos going live, and on the weekdays we have a live stream, usually on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm making a recipe from start to finish. We're hanging out with the community, having a good time, and you do not want to miss that. Let's check out the chip and snack aisle, which is danger zone for sure. Let's just pick something like Doritos, which, by the way, I got the 80s logo back here, and Art is really liking that, right?
That's right.
All right, so we look at the ingredients of Doritos, and first of all, it's a laundry list, which is red flag number 1. And of course, here it is, they have natural flavoring. But this is where something like natural flavoring really bothers me, because one of the goals of natural flavoring is to get your taste buds and your brain excited and get you hooked on the product. Well, when that product is something somewhat healthy, like a yogurt or something a little more basic, not as bad. When it's something like this that has really bad fats, really high salt, and maybe really high sugar, then it starts to get me super concerned, because you're getting someone addicted to a product that's going to make you fat, sick, and nearly dead. So we look at what's going on here. They're using corn vegetable oil and canola oil. Is it non-GMO? No. So it's GMO oil. In this bag here, there are over 100 grams of fat. There's over 2,000 milligrams of sodium. So these are products that really concern me, because you're getting kids and us hooked on them that are really bad for you. But then you're like, well, that's fine, Bobby. I'll just go for something healthier. Like, here's Sun Chips right here, right? It's 100% whole grain.
Awesome.
You ever heard of this? It's called biltong.
Oh my God.
It's a cured beef product, but it has no added like oils, sugars, or anything like that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Sage, what do you say?
See if you like that
Say,
one.
Sage?
That was a close one with the Waldo, and we got to help out the father and the son, so score 1 for Art and I. But Sun Chips, right? Made with whole grains, which is great. But once again, we get the natural flavorings. They also add maltodextrin. That's a food preservative that helps keep it shelf stable. It's also really bad for your gut bacteria. It's also very high on the glycemic index, so be careful if you have high blood pressure or high blood sugars. We'll see more of these at Whole Foods when we go there next, but this is a good one here at Walmart, because it's popcorn, expeller pressed oil, and salt. None of that natural flavorings or anything like that. But it's kind of limited here at the snack section at Walmart. And then I come over here. This is Duke's Shorty sausages. And once again, they're adding natural flavorings here. They use caramel coloring. And I don't like this product because I don't know the quality of the pork. You're much better off buying Country Archer's grass-fed beef sticks. There's no reason to put natural flavorings. Then let's look at some other snacks over here. Waldo. Pirate Booty is a very popular snack for the kids. But once again, just read the ingredients, you guys. If you see natural flavorings, skip. You don't need these, right? There's alternatives. You can buy Barbara. Barbara Puffins makes a version of this without any natural flavorings. It's just organic dried cheese. It's very high quality. And the reason why I think natural flavorings are even more important to avoid for kids and kid snacks is because kids are growing. They're in their formative years. Natural flavorings are full of tons of chemicals and additives. You don't want to give that to your kids. Just look on the ingredient. If you see natural flavorings, skip. Same thing with like rice cakes. When you start going to flavored rice cakes, 100% of the time you're going to have natural flavorings here. And boom, you have that. You also have caramel coloring, which is a known carcinogen. So be careful with that. All right, before we continue, let's just explain what natural flavors are and why you want to avoid them. When you read natural flavorings on the back of the labels, like 90% of stuff here in the grocery store, it's not natural. And the problem is it's not a regulated term by the government. The only rule for natural flavorings is you have to start with something natural. So like a vanilla bean, a peach, chocolate. After you do that, you can call it natural. Even though scientists in a lab add up to 100 chemicals to it, you can still call it natural. And the governing body over natural flavors is almost like a self-regulating body, so they're never gonna call themselves out. The most troubling part for me about natural flavorings is that it's very addictive. It's kind of like a chemical food enhancer like MSG. So what these scientists do is they extract the flavor molecules from the peach. Then they use chemicals to enhance it even more so that when we eat it, it excites our taste buds, it excites our brains. We get hooked on the product, we eat more. That's what they're doing. They're taking the most excitable, the most fantastic part of the peach, and they're amping it up even more. That's what natural flavorings are. And when you start adding it to something like a lot of these sugary cereals here, then you start getting people hooked or addicted to flavors that also have a lot of sugar, a lot of fat, a lot of salt. So that's why natural flavorings, to me, are one of the biggest jokes and why I'm calling them out and why we have to start avoiding them. Now, if we're trying to get a healthier, non-natural flavor version of Doritos, I just spied these back here at Whole Foods. Siete are the very cool grain-free chips. And these are nacho flavored without the added natural flavoring. They're using nutritional yeast, which is vegan Parmesan, jalapeno powder, good ingredients. I did see some other varieties here that were nacho cheese, but they had natural flavoring. So this is a great brand. And if you want something cheesy like a Cheetos without the natural flavoring, Annie's can hook you up. These are super clean ingredients here. But this is one of my favorite. This is even cleaner. Barbara Puffins, she makes the very good Bobby approved kid-friendly cereal. Also has cheese puffs that are fantastic. So there's some really good options that they didn't have at Walmart that they have here. And then if I come really close to you really quick, if you're gonna get the rice cakes like we talked about over at Walmart, it's actually better to get organic because rice is grown in the ground. It can easily soak up pesticides and high levels of arsenic. And this is a flavor you could actually get. This is like tamari with seaweed. And tamari is the gluten-free version of soy sauce. And nori flakes are seaweed. This would be a healthy snack, much better than that caramel fake colored one over at Walmart. Even yogurt, my friends. Yogurt, almost 90% of the time, if it's flavored, it's gonna have natural flavorings, except if you go to Whole Foods later on, I will show you a couple that are flavored that do not have it. So even Chobani, flavored, natural flavors. Oikos, natural flavorings. And it bums me out that Stonyfield, the brand that I really like and it's high quality organic dairy, uses natural flavors. Now, the thing is, if it's organic, that means the natural flavorings are not quite as bad because they can't have anything non-organic in there, but still, it's not ideal. So meaning here at Walmart, all of the flavored yogurts are off limits because they have natural flavorings. Now, if you do want flavored yogurts, they do have some options here at Whole Foods that don't have the natural flavorings. Case in point, and this is one of my favorite Bobby approved yogurts. This is Maple Hill Organic 100% grass-fed yogurt. What do they use for the flavor of the strawberries? Strawberries, who knew it? You could actually use the real fruit. So this is great. Also, Siggy's. It's not organic dairy, and you guys know I love organic, but it is Icelandic skyr style yogurt. And once again, they use real fruit, whereas the Icelandic Provisions does not. And then if you want to go vegan, there's a new brand here called Lava. This Lava yogurt is so clean. They use ingredients I've never seen before, like pili nuts and cassava and coconut powder. It's really, really clean. And for the flavored variety, they actually use fruit. So we have some really good options here. Coffee drinks. Coffee drinks are a tough one because once again, all you have to do is read the ingredients. I'm kind of disappointed in Starbucks because almost all of their flavored drinks, like the Frappuccino here, have natural flavor. This also has maltodextrin in here, tons of sugar. Here at Walmart, the easy option is this. This company is taking over to La Colombe, and we look at the ingredients here. They don't have any of the nasty stuff, and it's still flavored. It's a mocha, but they're not putting the natural flavorings in here. Caught this out of the corner of my eye. This is a major inside joke from Art and I. Arnie Palmies. Look at the ingredients. It should just be iced tea and lemonade, but they do have natural flavorings. But I'm gonna give this one to Art to do a little trivia for you guys.
Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert! Who wants some Arnie Palmies?
Red Bull may have wings, but like many of the energy drinks here, you look at the ingredients, they also have natural and artificial flavorings. You guys wanted me to do a review of energy drinks. I don't think there's any good ones, but I'm gonna do a review pretty soon of flavored drinks. Speaking of, let's go around the corner here and check out those. All right, now unfortunately this entire wall of flavored waters here, including the sparkling ones, all have natural flavorings. That's how they get the stuff in there, you guys. They're not taking tangerine essence and marinating in water and then carbonating it. You look at the ingredients here, and they use natural essences, which is just another word for natural flavorings. And the same is true for vitamin water, the same is true for bubbly, even Bai. Even though they use stevia here to make it low in sugar, they're adding natural flavors. There is one sparkling drink. They don't have it here, they have it at Whole Foods. It's the only one I found so far that doesn't have natural flavoring, so I'll show you that in a few minutes. This is a popular sugar-free soda called Zevia. And I want to like it because they have like cola flavored, black cherry, ginger ale, all that stuff. But the way they flavor it, unfortunately, is with natural flavorings. And they also have a couple sugar-free versions of this at Trader Joe's with like, I think it's called Virgil's, like they have that here too, but it's all natural flavoring. So that's a no. But like I said earlier, this is the only brand I know about right now of carbonated flavored water that doesn't have any natural flavoring. It's called Spindrift. It's super tasty. It's just fruit, lemon, and water. Really, really clean. And then I talked about it this weekend in the back to school. Check this out. I just think this is one of the most exciting flavored waters in the grocery store right now. It's collagen water that's actually flavored with the real fruit, essential oils, and monk fruit as the sweetener. Plus it has 10 grams of protein, and it's made with grass-fed collagen hide. This stuff is super, super good. I would scoop that. This, my friends, is my nemesis, the RX bar. And they fooled me, right? Because of their deceptive labeling here. It says the ingredients and no BS, which is why when I did my Costco snack haul a few weeks ago, I recommended it. Then I later on found out that the ingredient on the back here is not just this, it's natural flavorings. And they are interesting because they actually have a section of their website where if I look at it here, our natural flavorings come from real ingredients found in nature and do not include artificial preservatives, added colors, animal products, or GMO ingredients. Well, that's fine. I know it doesn't have preservatives or added colorings. It has chemicals, all right? There's no way to make natural flavorings natural. It's the guise of natural flavoring. It is chemicals, up to 100 of them, which is why I would not buy RX. I would not buy Cliff Bar. I would not buy Z Bar, but certainly not buy RX Bar Kids. I would only give everyone, dun, 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 Lara bars. Lara bars are great. We talked about it last week in the back to school haul. These are fantastic because just 2 ingredients or just 7 ingredients, that's all there is, not like the deceptive. I'm really disappointed in this brand here, Honest. It's supposed to be clean, and especially when it's for kids, I would expect it to be super clean. We look at the ingredients, and they do have natural flavors. Now, someone told me on the Flav City Instagram that they never used to put it in there, so I don't know why they're doing this, but I would put that back. If you're gonna get a juice box and you want something organic, just go for the Whole Foods one, right? Keep in mind, they're both from concentrate and they're very highly pasteurized, so it basically is sugar water, or at least the Whole Foods one here doesn't have natural flavorings. And it seems like Honest is really into natural flavorings because even the regular stuff here for the adults, the lemonade, the mango, all of this has natural flavoring. So super disappointing for Honest. You guys, do you see this big wall of stocks and broths over here? It's so hard to find a stock or a broth, chicken or beef, that doesn't have natural flavorings and or maltodextrin or coma coloring. I cannot find any one on that wall of broths over there that does not have any of those except for this Pacific chicken stock. The only problem is it's $5.69 for this 32-ounce liter container. Every other brand I've seen, pretty much anywhere, I have to do a deeper dive because the holidays are coming up, has natural chicken flavors or maltodextrin or sugar. The thing is, natural chicken flavors are ridiculous. Stock is just chicken, meat, bones, water, vegetables, a little bit of garlic, aromatics, boil it together. I'm gonna put a link in the description box. There is a video from 60 Minutes from 7 years ago all about natural flavorings. Watch that. They talk about and they boast about how they get the natural chicken flavor from the chicken and they turn it into a powder. It's really, really disturbing, but also disturbing is the fact that I can't find another stock that is clean besides spending $5.69, but I will find one in time for Thanksgiving, and that will be part of the Thanksgiving and holiday grocery haul video, don't worry. I can't leave this aisle without talking about better than Bullion. I got a lot of questions about this. Look at the ingredients, you guys. It has cane sugar, it's got maltodextrin, flavoring and natural flavoring, and yeast extract. This is nothing but a MSG, chemically enhanced preservative bomb. I would not take this. I'd actually rather have the liquid stuff that has the other stuff than this. Ideally, I'd rather make my own. Even our beloved ice creams and gelatos are not safe from natural flavors. Pick up something like Talenti, which a lot of people like. Every flavor, including my favorite one, Sicilian pistachio, has natural flavors here. The same is true for something like Ben & Jerry's here. Pretty much every flavor besides vanilla, chocolate chip cookie dough, for example, has natural flavoring. Another really disturbing thing about Ben & Jerry's is that almost every flavor, including vanilla, has carrageenan, which is that nasty emulsifier made from seaweed, which can wreak havoc on your stomach. Vanilla is about as basic as they get. The fact that they're putting carrageenan in there is crazy. So I would, instead of getting those, go OG, right? Do the old school one of just Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs, no matter what flavor you're getting, is actually 100% natural. And then you might think something like, well, I get Halo Top, and that's a low-fat, low-sugar ice cream. We look at the ingredients here. Every one of these, besides I think vanilla and straight-up chocolate, has natural flavorings. Condiments are super disappointing, you guys. I couldn't believe that almost in every brand of yellow mustard, including Heinz and French's, they use natural flavorings. Funnily enough, the only one I can find that doesn't have it is the generic private label ones. The Walmart one doesn't have it. The Aldi one doesn't have it, which is really funny. Otherwise, you got to buy organic. Ketchup. Ketchup is like tomato, maybe a little bit of sugar. If you're Heinz, a lot of bit of sugar. But tons of these ketchups have natural flavorings in here. You're much better off either buying the Trader Joe's organic one or even the Walmart organic one. Look at this. Walmart organic ketchup doesn't have the natural flavoring, but the nasty Heinz does. You can do better, by the way, here with ketchup at Walmart. This is a tomato ketchup. They have one from Tessemae's normally. I don't like this one from G. Hughes. You guys know that because it has cornstarch and sucralose in here, which is another word for Splenda. And then even relish. I cannot find one brand of relish that does not have natural flavoring, whether it's sweet or dill, except for one. It's called Bubby's Fermented Relish, and it's really healthy because it's a natural fermentation, but every other brand, including Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, organic or not, has that. It's crazy. And then even mayonnaise. Almost every mainstream mayonnaise, Hellmann's, Kraft, look at the ingredients, they all have natural flavors. Look out for those. I mean, my best in class mayonnaise anyway is Primal Kitchen. And then we swing over here to dressings. Just out of curiosity, what are you comparing there for ketchup?
Sugar.
Sugar.
A lot of sugar.
It's insane amount of sugar.
And salt.
Yeah. This is a lower sugar one here.
Oh.
It's got vegetables. Just because you're going to buy the organic Whole Foods mayonnaise doesn't mean you can't not read the labels. Look at the organic mayonnaise here. We read the ingredients, natural flavorings. See, also with the organic dill relish here, once again, natural flavoring. So just because you're paying the premium prices and you're buying the organic Whole Foods mayonnaise doesn't mean they're not going to sneak those natural flavorings in. Now, when it comes to almond milk and non-dairy milks, much to my dismay, if you want to get any kind of vanilla flavor, including unsweetened, it has natural flavors in there, which is a total bummer because I used to love the unsweetened vanilla kind. So now I only buy the organic, unsweetened, non-vanilla one because it has no natural flavorings. You know what? You can just put a couple drops of vanilla extract if you want in there. That's the real natural way to get vanilla, not the fake natural flavors. We talked about this in the back to school haul this weekend, but I want to drive home the point that you can find a lot of natural flavorings in kids' products. So Annie's organic fruit snacks are very popular, and you might think it's good because you trust the brand and because they're organic, but they have natural flavoring in here. Luckily here at Whole Foods, and I can't find it anywhere else, they do have some other really good options. I love this. Yo-Yos, that bear is so darn cute, and Wild Made. These are two options that are just fruit. Who knew, right? You don't need the natural flavorings. You don't need the chemicals. Just fruit, no added sugar. Buy these, not these. All right, Flavor Family, that is it. The natural flavoring review is done, and I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, and this isn't meant to be a negative video, but I really think natural flavorings are a huge problem. No one's talking about them, and 90% of the products in the grocery store have them. So now that you know what they are and what they're in, you can easily avoid them. Art and I did not get kicked out, so high five for that, or head five, whatever. Subscribe, like, share. These videos are super hard to make, and we're always on the verge of getting kicked out. We got 2 more reviews going below us right now, but Art and I will see you very soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and peace.